You set up a HoneyBook automation. It ran, and you still find yourself manually stepping in because it didn't follow the order you had in your head. So now you're managing the automation and doing the manual steps you thought it would replace. You're doing double the work. That's not a HoneyBook problem. That's a build before you map problem. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to fix it. Hi, I'm Jackie, also known as the HoneyBook Harmonizer. I help service-based business owners get their HoneyBook working the way they actually run their business, not the other way around. And before we touch a single automation, there are three things I need you to do first. Here's what most people skip. They open HoneyBook, they start building, and they expect the tool to figure out their workflow for them. But HoneyBook can only follow the logic you give it. If that logic lives in your head and only in your head, the automation is going to fall short every single time. So here are the three things to do before you build anything. Step 1, do a brain dump of your entire client process on paper with pencil or pen. Not a polished map or flowchart. Just get everything out of your head and onto paper. What actually happens from the moment someone inquires with you to the moment the project wraps. Write it all down. Every email, every form, every follow-up, every handoff. And I want you to do this on paper specifically. There's a reason for that. Writing by hand slows your brain down enough to actually think through each step instead of summarizing it. When you type it, your brain can skip the details. When you write it, nothing gets glossed over, and it's easier for you to see what your process really looks like. Once it's all in front of you, the gaps become obvious in a way that they never are when the process lives only in your head. Step 2, identify where your handoffs are. A handoff is any moment in your process when something moves, from you to your client, from one stage to the next, or from one task to another. Those handoff moments, that's exactly where things can fall through the cracks. And those are the points that HoneyBook automations are specifically designed to cover. If you don't know where your handoffs are before you build, you'll automate the wrong things and then wonder why your system still feels manual. Look at the paper you just wrote and circle every place where the ball moves from one person or one stage to another. That's your automation roadmap. Step 3, decide what needs a human touch and what doesn't. Not everything should be automated. Some moments in your client experience need to feel personal. The thank you message when they finished working with you, the mid-project check-in, the wrap-up when the work is done, and contracts usually aren't automated as well. If you automate those without thinking it through, you don't save time, you lose the warmth your clients are actually paying for. So before you build, go through that list and mark what needs to come from you personally and what can run on its own. That decision makes your automation feel intentional instead of robotic. Map it, find the handoffs, protect the human moments. Do these three things before you ever open HoneyBook to build, and the automation you create will actually do what you need it to do. If you want to work through this with me, your specific workflow, your specific business, that's exactly what we do in the system strategy session. It's a 60-minute call where we map out your full process, identify the gaps, and you walk away with a clear action plan. If you'd like to book one, the link is below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.